Yep. In case you missed it, let's start with the hashtag *InSARS. Now, this has been trending for quite some time, and a lot of people have been asking, "What is *InSARS?" I thought that was like a COVID back in the day, and y'all remember when SARS was a thing. But we ain't talking about that SARS, y'all. Anti-police violence protests in Nigeria have been going on for nearly 2 weeks, and things are getting ugly. Now, most recently, eyewitnesses say multiple demonstrators were shot by soldiers yesterday in the major port city of Lagos, and barriers at the scene prevented ambulances from reaching people. Now, the state's governor has instituted a 24-hour curfew amid the unrest, and on Monday, the Lagos government said it was closing all area schools and urged students to learn using remote technology. Now, the daily nationwide protests are in response to widespread claims of kidnapping, harassment, and extortion by a police unit known as the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, or SARS. So when you're seeing *InSARS, that's what it's about, this Special Anti-Robbery Squad. And again, this is about police brutality in Nigeria. So the group was disbanded on October 11th, but dissatisfaction and fear is still there. So that's what *InSARS is about. And I know, Crack, you were saying a lot of celebrities are also starting to speak out on it. We're seeing more visuals saying, pray for Nigeria, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're serving as a mouthpiece for a group of people who have had their social media taken away. And anytime you're dealing with a country that at the flick of a wrist can say, hey, listen, we're cutting off your communication with the outside world. Apparently there's something wrong going on and y'all don't want people to see it, but there are people speaking out. Beyoncé shared on Instagram, I am heartbroken to see the senseless brutality taking place in Nigeria. There has to be an end to SARS. Apparently she doesn't know that they got disbanded on October 11th. Rihanna tweeted, my heart is broken for Nigeria, man. It's unbearable to watch. I'm so proud of your strength and not letting up on the fight for what's right. And Nicki Minaj stepped in there and said, standing and praying with the brave young people of Nigeria who are on the front lines of this senseless violence. Your voice is being heard. 49 people lost their lives. And Billy, he was one of the ones who really was super, sympathetic to what was going on, because you was watching a lot of these videos real time, right?
Man, I was watching a lot of this stuff real time, man, and seeing young people, 11 to 14 years old, who are fighting for freedom, much like we're fighting for our rights here, but having that freedom in their lives taken away and murdered, shot in the face on Instagram Live, on Facebook. It was just a tragedy as a parent, as a black man, and then to know that these atrocities aren't happening from a group of people who don't look like us, but a group of people who look exactly like us, and then have all this masqueraded behind the fact that they're asking for Twitter to give them $1 billion because Twitter is one of the tools that the people are using to spark their revolution. Come on, guys. Enough is enough. A blackout, too much.
And one thing that's going on, too, there's a lot of, misinformation floating back and forth, because they're saying that some of the protesters were actually being attacked by locals, which, it seems a little suspect to me. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I feel like these are people who probably worked for the SARS, organization, to try to disband something that was peaceful. You know what I mean? So be careful where you get your information from.
It's also ongoing conflict. And the issue is, you have people in northern parts of Nigeria who have had tribally a lot of control, and in the south some people are being facing more of this oppression, and so you have a kind of disconnect between the two groups and two sects of people who live in Nigeria who are dealing with this, and everybody's not voicing their outrage the same way. And if you look, a lot of the talent who are here is it's bad, man. It's just a bad situation.
Yep, and in case you missed it again, even though it's been disbanded, it's still their presence is definitely still felt, and that's why they continue to protest.
We are the Morning Hustle.